Oh, hey guys. That's not Ash's footage. How's it going? Just wanted to make a quick video. We're gonna one take this. Just kind of talking about the upcoming September live stream from Ashes of Creations, Intrepid Studios, and really kind of take a look at what we have in store for us, and you know what we know so far leading up to it. And you might be wondering, looking at the date, why are we about to put out an Ashes video on the live stream that's about to happen? I mean, we're gonna have irrelevant information in about 10.5 hours. Don't worry about that. Anyways, let's see here. So let's go ahead and start off with a tweet that went out a couple weeks ago. So basically, we're playing emoji, you know, infographic scramble here. We already know that the Ranger's going to be showcased, and that is due to a little bit of a leak in the Discord. So we actually can pull this over. Starting off with the leaks, Steven apparently didn't have Brecci yet on the 6th, so that's actually pretty serious. But what I actually meant to pull over was this one. So he leaked that the Ranger was going to be coming this month, and here we are. We got a little bit more info last month's stream, and this kind of confirmed it. So we're going to have the Ranger here. We're going to go over a little bit of ranged combat, and then we also got a little bit of a tease right here, this little ox icon. That's actually going to be covering the Minotaurs. So we saw the concept art for that on the last stream, and we can actually see that a little bit right here.
We have some creatures. The first is a concept piece for one of the Minotaurs. We have the Minotaurs are looking so sick, you guys.
They look really cool.
You guys are going to see these Minotaurs in action next month, actually. Little leak.
Yes.
Oh, no,
a little teaser. A little teaser.
So they're going to be in action while they show off the combat capabilities and Ranger toolkit. Basically here, either, you know, later on today if you're watching this already, or tomorrow, or I guess if you're watching this anytime beyond, you know, the next 10 hours whenever this releases, we'll already know the answer. But, you know, it's really interesting where we're at right now, going over combat in regards to hybrid versus tab targeting. And you know, you look at Narc's chat on like his most recent video leading up to this live stream. You look at some of the forums on the Ashes forum pages, and people like their new world, you know, live action combat with the bows and stuff. That's pretty crazy. I don't know. It's obviously going to be a mix, going to be that hybrid in between mix. But you know, I just I don't know how you could significantly make that work without having to retool everything to make every class be every ranged class like mages and any sort of spellcasters and healers. Like I don't know how you'd start making them all, you know, super focused on you know, live targeting and fully action oriented combat. It just, I think we'll have some, maybe a skill shot, maybe some directional abilities, and maybe a CC or two, you know, that are full, you know, action combat. But it's hard to say. And if you go off of this tweet that we have, so they basically put out this tweet earlier this morning, and they're just basically saying an enemy ranger stands between you and exploring the rest of the barren deserts. In classic fashion, you both prepare for a duel. What would you do? We get this cute little, you know, little graphic here. Little western. Little stare down. Thanks for the baked quality, Twitter. With little rock creatures as tumbleweeds. I thought that was funny. And apparently the one on the right is supposed to be the one doing the skill shot. Blue one. Blue-green. So this one, oh yeah, so this one's basically saying, what would you do? Now, interestingly, I mean, had about a 50-50 split. You know, people said aim precisely, other ones just said shoot first. So this really kind of, I don't know if this is really indicative of, you know, how many people want tab targeting versus, you know, live action combat, but this is kind of almost what they're asking a little bit. And you can see by the replies, since aim precisely, you know, won, they had this one sort of planned and ready to go for it next. And interestingly, we see the aimed arrow. It doesn't even hit him in the head, but it knocks him out. So I don't know exactly. I think I'm reading too much into that, but I just thought that was interesting, a little tidbit. So they're definitely teasing a lot of Ranger stuff for tomorrow / you know, later tonight, and I think that's interesting. You know, at this point, I agree with the take that they just need to stick with what it is and make it better combat-wise. Like how they just committed to the hybrid action kind of combat with, you know, like when they were showing it out on the beach. And they just need to focus on one and start working on it and making it better. I really don't see how they're going to make the ranged classes, you know, really based on action combat. It just seems a little odd, and there's not a ton of games where that really like works. I think it kind of just flows a little weird for the most part. You know, traditionally, like, tab targeting has been the way that works and what people are most comfortable with, and I think that's, you know, it's interesting how many people want to see more of that. And we really, I don't know, we really just have New World to kind of look at. I don't know any other like non-FPS games where that's like a big focus with the combat, especially like MMO wise. So hopefully they get the hybrid version right with what we get, but we'll see here soon. And then another thing I wanted to pull over real quick is we also got this leak on Discord. Apparently Rangers are also going to have some camouflaging / stealthing abilities at a distance, and then they will be able to, you know, use abilities and then become uncloaked. And that'll be interesting, just based off this person's question about rogues. But we can also see this is another thing I thought was interesting. So these are the original abilities that the Ranger has had. We even have like a WoW volley style, you know, AoE. Looks like hunters are going to be using focus. I said hunters. Rangers are going to be using focus. I don't really think they're going to have like a dedicated pet. So it's going to be interesting how Rangers like play out as a class kit. But I wonder if we'll be seeing these same abilities or if they will be redone for Alpha 2. Hopefully we'll see sort of at least the Alpha 2 breadth of the Ranger. But this will definitely tell us how far along they are with the classes, or at least give us an idea. So I think that's really interesting. And then we can also skip over to here. Actually, I mean, I'll just play this in the background, but these were the concepts for the Minotaurs that we're going to see in combat tomorrow / tonight with the Rangers showcase. So I don't know. There's a lot of back and forth right now over the combat specifically, and then also I didn't even touch on this. What's going on here? Are we going to see more naval content? Are we going to see some ship related stuff? we haven't seen anything about we haven't seen anything regarding the shipbuilding aspect of the game. So that would be huge if we got, you know, any show of naval content, any show of shipbuilding. This is a harbor right here on screen. Maybe they'll show more stuff about the harbors, since last live stream they announced that they're doing open sea PvP, and how we're gonna have the border around each you know, coastal area where like you're kind of like leaving like the safe zone, and it's gonna be like 3, 2, 1, like you're about to go out into open waters. So they might just keep iterating and updating on top of that every stream, just in the background leading up to Alpha 2, because I'm pretty sure they'll want to launch Alpha 2 with it, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make this quick little, like, you know, idea breakdown kind of thing of what the info was that we had so far going into the stream. They seem to be hyping it up quite a bit, and I think that's super exciting. So my question for you guys, and for anyone that does actually see this video, because I'm sure it'll be kind of buried, is really like, what do you guys expect the Ranger to be like? And, you know, if you're watching this, if you somehow find this, or you end up watching this after the Ranger kit has been released, which most people will probably see this after, what did you think of it? Did it meet your expectations? What did you feel about the combat? Like, you know, is it too action combat-y for you, or do you like the hybrid take that they most likely came out with, or is it too tab targety, and do you think it's going to be too boring? That's going to be my question to you guys. Thanks for watching. You're contractually obligated to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thanks for watching. Peace out.